What's going on, you guys? It's your boy 40days40nights369 in the building. Hope you guys are having a blessed day as always. And we're about to do our podcast. I'm with my boy
Chedgie. Alright, how y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing good. I hope y'all are doing, very well and stuff like that. This is our first podcast. This is our first video, first podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like, getting to know us. You know what I'm saying? Getting to know people and stuff like that. Like around Colorado and stuff like that. Our hometown.
We in that box state, bro.
Yeah, box state. That's why it's called box state for a reason, because it's a box,
It's a literal box, bro.
Yeah,
they ain't nothing really to explain about it, bro.
Yeah. Hey, but so I had a question for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. First things first, right? So, how do you feel about living in Colorado?
Bro, honestly, about living in Colorado,
yeah,
I feel like it's great right now, but at the same time, when I get older and I have to pay my own bills, own house bills and everything, it's probably gonna be really tough.
Yeah, bro. It's just like right now, it's just like inflation is just just happening all at once. You know what I'm saying? Like houses are going up and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the Nuggets won, but that just means a lot of people are gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? But that's the good thing. You know what I'm saying? That's the good thing. We want to bring people here, man, because we're the best. You know what I'm saying?
We're the freaking best in the freaking West, bro. And they ain't nothing that's gonna freaking change that right now, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
We're on top.
Yeah, exactly. So introduction, about our life. Like, let's start from how we just met to,
Bless you.
Thank you. Let's start from how we met to where we're at now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of there's a lot of character development. You know what I'm saying? It's just like we go through a lot of shit, but it's just part of life. How we met was that during second grade,
yeah.
Second grade of going to school and stuff like that. During second grade, we went to a school called Pinnacle Charter School, and pretty much how we met was I had no friends, right? I had no friends. I was trying to find someone who I can talk to and stuff like that. And one of the teachers suggested me to go talk to him. He was out in the basketball field, playing some basketball and stuff like that. He was also with another friend, and pretty much how we got to talking is that him and me were playing basketball. At first, we didn't really talk, but then little by little, you know what I'm saying? You just get comfortable with the person, and then you start talking to them.
Yeah.
And yeah, after that, him and me went throughout the whole high school. We never really had a classroom together and all that, but we would always know where to meet up, and you know what I'm saying. But usually shit happens in school, you know what I'm saying, a bunch of drama. Some people will bully you because they're just jealous.
That is
people
very true.
People just want to take that shit away from you. They want to take your joy and stuff like that away from you because they're jealous. They can't get that type of stuff.
They can't. There's a lot of stuff that has happened in the past. I'd say in the past 12 years, you know what I mean? And how long have we knew each other? So think about it. Second grade was 2012. So it's been 11 years, almost 12 years since we knew each other.
Yeah.
And that is something crazy, bro.
Yeah. It's just, damn, we come a long way, man. We had beef with people and shit like that. To be real with you, I'm not really much of the fighter that
I'm the
back
fighter.
then. I was just the very emotional kid. I was very emotional, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm just shit, dude. I've been doing boxing and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? If people want to get physical, then I'll just wait until they strike first.
You'd be like,
yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's just damn, bro, like, it's just like you give your whole heart to people and shit like that, and then people just want to abuse that shit,
Yeah.
you know. But it's just a part of way of life, you know, of how life works. And if all these little things never happen, then you would never learn these lessons.
You would never be here on a podcast talking about it as a testimony.
Exactly.
Hold on.
So for me, like, pretty much, I was the weird kid. Like, I wasn't your average, you know, popular kid, you know, talking to everyone and shit like that, you know. I was the weird kid, you know what I'm saying? Me and him were talking to all the other weird kids, and we all made, like, a group of table. We would usually just talk shit about, like, the popular kids and stuff like that, and, you know, we're just out here living life and shit, you know.
It was like,
you know,
a
how
war.
it is.
It was
You
like
know.
a freaking war, but there was a reason.
Yeah.
The reason why we all hung out is because, in a way, we all got bullied by the same group of people. So we teamed. So we teamed up in a way, but at the same time, we just kind of, like, it was more of almost a support group.
Yeah.
Type of thing.
Yeah, but, like, to be honest with you, Matt, we were a bigger group. Like, when we all stick together, we're all a bigger group. But to be honest, I haven't talked to those people in a while, but I hope they're doing good. I hope they seek what they want, you know. I hope
We're
they
still
seek what
here.
they find, you know what I'm saying?
We're still
Like,
here.
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
We're still here.
Oh, yeah, brother. But, yeah, it's just, like, yeah, like, to be honest with you, like, I'm the type of, I'm just a people pleaser, you know what I'm saying? I don't like, you know, being an asshole to people sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But, like, you gotta be an asshole just to get people's attention. Pretty much, is what I'm trying to say. It's just, like, that's the way of part of life, you know what I'm saying? Like, throughout high school and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? That's when, you know, I moved to another school, you know, Thornton High School, right? Well, first, it was Thornton Middle, but, like, second semester of 8th grade, you know, I know no one there, you know what I'm saying? I was alone, and, you know, but then, like, you know, I got to meet a few people, you know, like, throughout, like, middle school, you know, it was pretty fun, you know what I'm saying? I got to meet new people. Some people, you know, live their life, I live my life, you know, and then during high school, that's when all the drama happened. That's when all the crazy shit happened, you know what I'm saying? Like, during freshman year, I got to meet this kid who we're mutual with, you know what I'm saying? And this kid, he was, like, at first how we met was because everybody was into this vape shit. You know, like, this is the beginning of, like, when people started vaping and stuff like that. I told this kid, like, hey, is it cool if I can get, like, a vape? You know what I'm saying? I was just asking him, like, you know, just, like, if he can get me a vape and a juice, you know. And I know nothing about, like, vapes, right? I got my first vape, and once I got my first vape, I tried it out, and first thing, like, the first hit I get, I just immediately get lightheaded, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, this is what people, like, use, you know what I'm saying? But, like, yeah, like, I started, like, vaping after that, you know, like, for a while, and then I just...
Yeah, the good thing is you actually do not vape now, and you're not just saying it on podcasts. It's real. You don't.
Yeah, it's just
true.
Like, I don't know, like, to be honest, I can't with vapes, man. Like, I don't know how people do it, but, like, for me, man, I get a headache from that shit, man. Like, I get a headache, and then I just get, like, I get bad vibes out of it, you know? But,
That's
like,
understandable.
Yeah, you know, like, throughout high school, I never knew, like, this is for the people at Thornton. Like, my bad if I looked all pissed off, if I were a loner and stuff like that, you know. But it's just, like, when people, like, betray you, when people mislead you, when people just, like, you know, they want to, like, abuse your kindness, you know what I'm saying? You just can't find peace, you know. You just can't find peace, and trust me, it took a lot of self-development just to, you know, get back to where I am now, you know. But
that's true.
It's a good thing that all these, like, obstacles happened to me, because if it didn't, then I wouldn't know how it feels to get betrayed and stuff like that, and it would hurt me even more than what it would hurt me now, you know. But yeah, it's just like, let's just say people just leaves me with scars like that, but no matter what, it's not like they left me with my soul, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
You still got it, bro.
Yeah, it's just, yeah, like throughout high school, you know what I'm saying? Some people, you know, I thought they were like cool with me and stuff like that, but the only reason that they would hang out with me is because I had resources of, you know,
Vape.
vapes and, you know, all that crazy shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. So it's understandable.
yeah.
And you know what I mean? Like, we had a crazy story. Like, first time I smoked weed, I was 14 years old. Don't want to get into that too much, but you know, back then, I think I smoked probably like ounces, few days, man. And then I had so much friends to get it from.
Yeah.
But at that time, when we're talking about friends and shit, a lot of people, it felt like they were around me just because of that. Like, this is a while back, like school days.
No, but
every
like,
day at school.
Here's something that like a lot of people forget is that like some people smoke weed just for fun. Some people smoke weed because they need it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, people have different reasons of why, you know, like they intake. You know.
I'll tell you why
weed.
I intook marijuana.
Yeah.
Because of my focus. I had insomnia, and back then I was really depressed. And it's better than benzos.
It happens.
And I know you agree with that.
It happens to all of us. But you know what's crazy is that weed is so much better than all these fucking pills that your average therapist would give you. You know?
It's true.
Like, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I needed weed because like I had like crazy anger management. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had crazy anger issues and shit like that. You know?
And somehow, once you smoked, it was like everything was just clear again. You knew your passion for life, and you knew what you wanted to do, and you just go do it.
Yeah.
That's how it was. But yeah, bro, to like people around you though, like I had people around me, they were friends with me, because I pulled girls, either because marijuana, vape, and another thing, bro, is because I'm a great freaking friend. But they abuse it just like how they abused you. And they abused both of us, bro. We got mutual people who abused both of us, even our household, bro.
I know, it's
crazy. It's crazy. And it was because of substances as well. Otherwise, they would have never been there from the start, bro.
Exactly. Another thing, too, is that, like, you know, if it weren't for all these like things that happened to me, you know what I'm saying, like I wouldn't knew like who fucks with me and then who doesn't really like, you know, mess with me.
Exactly. And you need everything to happen, whatever's going on.
Yeah. But that's just life, you know what I'm saying? You just overcome obstacles and stuff like that, you know? If you can't overcome obstacles, then that means you just can't control your emotions, you know? I know it sucks, you know? Like, some people can't control their emotions and shit like that, but it's just part of life. You just have to, you know, understand that, you know, no matter what, all this bullshit is going to happen to you, but first things first is that you just got to love yourself. Alright? If you don't take love in yourself, you're just gonna get your emotions fucked.
You wanna know what it is, bro? My dad told me this when I was like raging one time because I really had anger issues pretty bad.
Yeah.
He told me, how can you love someone else if you don't love yourself? You gotta love yourself before you love anyone else.
Yeah, and exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gave my heart to a lot of people, like, throughout, like, my whole high school year, you know what I'm saying? Like, supposedly, I guess people, like, people saw a different version of me that's not even me, you know? Like, people assume that, like, you know, like I'm not cool with everyone in school, but the only reason why I was pissed off throughout, like, my whole high school year, it's just, like, you can't put your trust in a lot of people, you know? First off, you just gotta see if they're cool with you and before you put all your trust into one, you know?
Well, not even that, like, they're gonna be cool with you.
Yeah.
But you gotta make sure they're, like, in a way, let time tell.
Yeah, and another thing, too, for all you, like, thorn people, yes, I have graduated. I guess a lot of people didn't know. But yeah, I'm doing good. I'm living life. You know what I'm saying? Like my bad if I ever like ignored you or like hurt you in a way and stuff like that. It's just I go through things. You know what I'm saying? And that's just life itself. But
you know what I mean? This is this is life, man. People are gonna judge us regardless. You are the king of your own life and you are the main character in this video game. And life is not a game, but at the same time, look, you still gotta level up.
Yeah. You can't let anger take the best of you. Because if you, let's say this, right? You have to be a stone to a river full of emotions.
Never heard about that, yo.
Yeah.
It's true.
If you let that river of emotions push you, then you're just gonna tumble through this whole entire emotion roller coaster.
You're just a feather in the wind.
Exactly.
Just like that. You're just flowing with the river, going with the flow with all these emotions and bipolar disorders that you don't even need to have. You just have to take control of your own mind. Hey, but for real though, this is us. This is Edgar, and I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my story real quick.
Okay, go ahead, man.
So to start off, like I met Edgar in 2nd grade.
Yeah.
A little bit before that, let me tell y'all a funny story. So your mom was backing out, right?
Yeah.
And she almost hit me. And then my mom and your mom were yelling at each other a long time ago. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember
And then a few years later, they didn't even know it was them. Like, they were arguing. But I was like, oh no, this is like the worst argument ever, bro. I was like kind of sad going home,
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, man. But it's all good, though. But anyways, we met in 2nd grade. Along the freaking way, like, it's been a journey, I've been bullied since it was about through 5th grade all the way to 8th grade. So 5th grade all the way to 8th grade was hell. I've got into many fights in those years. Those are when I've had my ass beatings. I've been jumped. I've fought people, got my ass kicked because I don't know how to fight. Only thing I knew how to do was wrestle. Until 8th grade, had a freaking boxing match with I'm not even going to say names, but, if y'all know, I had a boxing match in 8th grade at Pinnacle. So, we had this boxing match, and it was all over Instagram. The whole school was watching it, everything.
Yeah.
I got my butt kicked. Let's just say that, I broke his ankles because I played basketball at the time. I broke his ankles with my freaking footwork in there. Big dude fell down. But, you see, like, I was still embarrassed. He still won, by decision. And obviously, fan voting. Come on. I'm going to lose that, of course. But it's okay. It's okay. Got my ass kicked there. And the next thing you know, high school hits. Boom. I'm going to freaking North Glen High School. I'm like, okay, this is going to be a completely new me. I'm still doing my YouTube stuff, but this is a completely new me. I'm not going to be freaking jumped. I'm not going to be freaking scared of freaking woman to talk to woman. I'm not going to be a loner. I'm going to go and get out of my comfort zone and basically become this person that I want to become within this school.
Yeah.
And at the time, the point wasn't to be popular. The point was to be not bullied and be accepted.
Yeah. You just want respect.
That.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We both want respect. That's all we want. You know
Respect.
what I'm saying? If like people just gave us respect, you know what I'm saying, we wouldn't be, very defensive about them and stuff like that, like my bad if y'all like thought like I was just pissed off at y'all, but it's just like shit happens, and you just don't know who you could just talk to and stuff like that.
Trust. I think me and you cut each other off at one point just because we were so confused on who to trust. And we found out we could trust each other.
Yeah, exactly. Because we go through the same exact thing, bro. The universe took us.
Yeah.
The universe took us back to each other because they know that, like,
They're like,
that
well,
we're just like best homies and shit like that.
they're like, well, they're brothers, you know, they're gonna come back to each other, whatever. We'll set a 3-month freaking standard of getting a break.
Shit.
But it'd be like that. But hey, so high school though. High school, many fights. I got set up by my step cousin with freaking just setting me up, getting me jumped. Ended up going to court over that. And there was a lot of fights in high school. I would be fighting the bullies that bullied these people because I knew that hurt from freaking all through middle school, bro. So every time, and I even told one of the middle school bullies, I'll tell you who it was later, but in the hallway I was like, hey, bro, hey, you ain't gonna be fucking with my little homie like that. You ain't gonna be messing with him. And I'm gonna beat your ass, bro. I promise you. You do anything to him, I'm gonna beat your ass. You lay one freaking hand on him, bro.
Yeah.
And he was like, all right, bro, all right, it's cool. And you know what I mean? But he was actually serious. Like, it's cool. Like, he'll stop. And he did. And there's been many times where I fought the freaking bullies just because, you know, I felt that pain.
Yeah.
And, bro, I'm even shaking right now. But, bro.
It's just...
Oof, you go.
Yeah, it's just like, hey, bro, like, pretty much... That's just how people just get into your mind, you know what I'm saying? People love to, you know, get in your mind just to, I don't know what they look out of it.
They just try to, just so they could prove that they're right in some way, even if their ignorance is showing that they're wrong.
Exactly. Yeah. That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
They're dumb.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, to end it off though, you know, through high school, freaking, I always wanted to play basketball. I played basketball pretty much for about since 8th grade, all the way to now, and I'm about to be 19, so that's crazy. So since 2018, but you know what I mean? Like, dude, there's been many freaking fights, but what really changed me was the year 2020, and once COVID hit, this was after that little court case. It was a court case, but here's the thing: I got away with it, and I had to do community service for a year with COVID masks, which was perfect, you know, because they're easy to make. 100 COVID masks. It ain't nothing. That wasn't nothing, to be real with you. That ain't nothing at all. But, anyways, you know, like, in 2020, June of 2020, I had an acid trip with my cousin.
Yeah.
And, you know, he was younger than me, which was kind of dumb because I kind of got manipulated into it of, it was so good, I gotta try this, and I didn't do no research into acid. So we bought 4 tabs for $20 from this dude on Snapchat. Okay, but anyway, so when I took the acid, right, from this dude on Snapchat for like $20, 4 tabs for 20.
Yeah.
Anyways, I took them with my cousin. We took 2 apiece, and what happened was basically like it wasn't hitting for 2 hours, and I didn't know acid took a while to hit. Yeah. So I was like, you know, screw this stuff. I'm gonna go smoke my joint. So I go out there, puff my joint while those 2 tabs are still in my mouth, just in case, right?
Yeah.
Right when I puff it, I'm starting to trip out. I see a bunch of demons everywhere, and the whole night I was seeing demons, freaking faces looking like, you know, black eyeballs like the universe, and then freaking cut up faces like a smile, like, bro. Yeah. Messed up. And I was looking in the mirror, so everybody says I was in there for 3 hours when it felt like only 30 seconds. Like, I'm serious.
Yeah.
And I went to go freaking take a piss too. So and people tell me now you're not supposed to go look at your private part while you're on that, and I did. So I completely tripped out that night. And I'm gonna get into this with another podcast, but it changed me,
dude.
It changed me.
What the fuck, man? You're just out here looking at your wing like, whoa.
It was small, bro. It was small, bro. Like, cause here's the thing. Look, it felt like it was zooming out to where it was getting smaller and smaller, and I was scared. I was like, why? Like, I was getting so insecure, bro. Like, I never felt so insecure and crying in my life.
Yeah.
But, you know, things happen, and what happened after that day is I gave my life to God fully, and basically ever since then I've been on that spiritual journey. Yeah. And, you know, that's where you see those spiritual videos on Instagram, and, you know, that's my soul. That's me talking, bro. That's actually not even me. That's God talking. That's not me. For real, because that is the Most High. But that changed me, bro. And now I'm here now, and He's keeping me going. And, you know, pretty soon we're going to be doing some freaking deliverance at a Pride Month.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Yeah, man, but, yeah, dude, it's just like...
So, bro, That's my story, y'all. And my name is Uriah. This is Edgar. And here's the thing. We're not done here, but, would you rather real quick, okay?
Okay. All right.
Let's do a would you rather.
Okay. Yeah.
Would you rather die on the boat with the Titanic?
Okay.
And basically, because you're a man, you die on the Titanic with them, with the crew, the cruise ship. Or would you rather die from a freaking basically how Bob Marley died from sun cancer?
Oh man, okay.
But you'd be able to live the rest of your days, chilling, probably smoking.
What? To be honest with you, the second option, because like the first one it sounds like hell, bro. Like straight up, you're just in a boat. There's no light, you know what I'm saying, and you're just in cold water and shit like that. And you gotta wait. How long did they waited
to die?
Yeah, they waited for like 4 days until like rescue came over, right? No, not even 4 days. Like probably
they froze dead.
Yeah. But they waited so long that like I could never do that, man.
Yeah, well,
like fuck that, bro. Like, damn, dude, that fucking sucks, man. Like, dude, it sucks that they had to go through all that shit, man. Well, because like I also saw a video too, like talking about like how the Titanic would look, and pretty much it's not like in the Titanic movie, you know what I'm saying? Like it's very clear and stuff like that. Like literally, it's fucking pitch black dark because all the lights go off and shit like that, and you're surrounded by like water and shit like that. And if you were at the bottom level and stuff like that, it would be very hard to like go up like the stairs and shit like that, so some people probably like woke up and they're like, what the fuck, there's water all over the place, you know what I'm saying? But then like they're out here with fucking wet socks and shit like that, like they're just like, what the fuck, man, you know what I'm saying? Like and
I think I would go with the Titanic.
Yeah, no, like fuck that, bro. Like, I'm going with the Bob Marley stuff.
I have to go with the Titanic because I feel like something about dying in honor, bro. Like in honor of the people.
I mean, you could just be like the one playing the violin, you know what I'm saying? Like,
while we're all going down, I was thinking on this shit, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm going with the sun cancer stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a few things I want to do before I die,
Yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah.
Hey, man, but, it'd be like that.
Yeah.
Like, it's understandable. I mean, low-key, like, I think I'd pick the sun cancer, too. I changed my mind. Because, like, there's stuff I want to do before I die.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man.
Alright, so this is the end of the video. This is the end of the podcast, I hope y'all like the video, like, comment, and share, you know what I'm saying? But I hope y'all, stay safe, keep that soul flame, alright? And you will find peace and love in your life, alright? Peace out.
God bless y'all. Peace out. Make sure to subscribe.